The views and the opinions that are expressed on the Monte Carlo Show are not necessarily those of its guests or its sponsors. Viewer listening and discretion is advised. Welcome to
another one.
Let's get to it.
This your boy Reza Riddoff, and you're now tuned in to the Monte Carlo Show. You dig?
Yeah. Like to welcome y'all to the Monte Carlo Show. Oh my God. Up Entertainment. Oh my God. We about to take you on a wild ride. It's the Monte Carlo Show. We got a lot to discuss. We in the manosphere, and every topic is up. The hella with shalom. The plan in effect is to level up your home. Be the best version of yourself and measure up your own. We all got dreams. Set a schedule for your role when you're setting up your goals. We hard working. This the channel for the truth. This beyond purpose. Getting paper cutting green like a lawn service. This a black man channel. I know y'all nervous, but we at y'all service. Anything you want to talk about, let's talk about it. The Monte Carlo Show, the truth, we all about it. Perspectives, show some push objectives, and we ain't gonna stop till our message is effective. These days, hating is selective, but the Monte Carlo Show will always be respected. It's the Monte Carlo Show. Come take this ride with us. It's the Monte Carlo Show. If you got drive, you up. It's the Monte Carlo Show. We getting the streets right, on the road to riches, and every light's a green light. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo Show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back at it. We back at it. Hey, listen, check this out. Welcome to another episode of the Monte Carlo Show. Today, I'm going to be covering my personal top 10 SC music artists, rap artists. It's I would have to admit it's going to be a little biased, or it is biased, because most of these artists are out of Colombia, but I do have some honorable mentions, right? And these are mostly artists that I've been familiar with working in the entertainment business and, stuff like that I grew up listening to, or I'm just familiar with. So let's get to it, because I was asked to cover this. I had some other topics that I wanted to cover, because there's a lot of stuff going on in my city right now, and I am like, I don't know what to say. It's a lot of wild stuff going on in my city right now. So let's get into it, because I do have some errands to run, and I got to go pick my son up from school here in a little bit. Now, this is not in no exact order. I'm going to say that right now. This is not in no exact order. Okay? Let me see something. Okay. All right, cool. So, let's get into it. This is Monte Carlo's top 10 artists of South Carolina. Mainly the Metro, Midlands, the Midlands. They call it the Midlands down here, so, whatever. All right. Now, I will have to say, like I said before, as a disclaimer, this is not necessarily in order from 1 to 10. So you place these people wherever you want to place them at. That's on you. I might do a R&B, top 10 list after this one. But there's some other topics that I want to cover concerning my show. All right. Marvelous. Marvelous. Marvolous. Marvelous is definitely one of the most, he's one of the most talented that I can say out of this list. I ain't gonna say the most, well, maybe the most talented, but what I will say is the boy get busy. The boy gets busy. It don't matter if he making records, like if he making songs, if he making songs, or if he's even put himself in the battle rap league. He's even put himself in the battle rap, type of stuff going on, whatever the case may be. That boy get busy. Now, you might think that's a little biased because, yeah, I am the president of the label that him and another person who I'm about to mention runs. But at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding, and the music and the work ethic speaks for itself. My man's get busy, bro. Mans get busy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He gets busy, bro. Matter of fact, let me move this microphone over a little bit. My man's get busy, bro. He gets busy. Hey, he gets busy. Yeah, he does. He gets busy. I find it very hard for anybody to mess with him on any level when it comes to either making music or when it comes to the battle rap scene. You're done. I don't see it. It's been hard for people other artists to really get the upper hand on them. I've rarely seen that happen. Next person I want to mention, Jim Star the Golden Child. Jim Star the Golden Child was one of the first and maybe only people out of South Carolina to do a Gangsta Grills. When Gangsta Grills was popping, when it was really a thing, DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills, that was really a thing. And I believe that he was one of the first and only South Carolina artists to actually do a Gangsta Grills. But not only that, all his other body of work speaks for itself. The crazy thing about this thing is that him and Marvelous formed a group. They actually, linked up. They collaborated. They formed a group called None Before. And they've been putting out so many different hits. Dang, my other phone is going dead. And this is the thing. I didn't know if I can, man, this is crazy. Let me get through it because this other phone is going dead. And I got some stuff I wanted to cover and let people hear. And really, I didn't even know if I could play some of this music because I don't own the rights to it. But these artists did send me their music because I told them what I was trying to do a little time ago. And they sent me music, and I'm hoping that it doesn't flag me or something like that for copyright issues, but whatever. Jim Star put in a lot of work, and he's actually working on a solo project right now. I can't remember what the name of it is that he told me it was going to be called, but he's in his bag right now. Rennie Rucci, shout out to you. I'm in South Carolina looking for Rennie. I can't remember what old boy said on that song they playing on the radio right now. What is his name? Can't think of the guy's name. He was like, I'm in South Carolina looking for Rennie. I can't remember his name, but shout out to Rennie Rucci. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her label. You know what I'm saying? really, she made some moves. She made some moves, and I'm very proud of that sister. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember her and was able to take a picture with her and just party with her in the club or whatever before she even blew up the way she did. You know what I'm saying? But she has definitely made a big move concerning her career. And it's something to be proud of. Quality, I think it's quality control. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but I think it's quality control. But yeah, shout out to Rennie Rucci. I definitely think that she's in the top 10. Let me think. Black Zach, definitely Black Zach. Black Zach is quality control. Yeah, Rennie Rucci, quality control. But anyway, Black Zach was able to meet that brother, you know what I'm saying? Just so happened to be at one of the, the supermarkets out here on my side of town and ran into him. Very down to earth brother. He put out some some quality music. And I'm not mentioning some of these people based on necessarily like being lyrical and all that stuff. A lot of this stuff is based on impact, influence, style, and just the work that was put in. So don't get it twisted. All these people I'm mentioning that I personally have a top 10 of, that don't mean that they're lyrical and all this other stuff. Is based on a lot of different things, style, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Impact, style, influence, work ethic, all that stuff. So it's just a long list of different things. So, Black Zach, man, shout outs to you. You know what I'm saying? I salute you, my brother. Look forward to meeting you again one day. Wasn't expecting to run into you at the supermarket, but I just so happened to be at the same place at the same time. And, you know what I'm saying? You was a cool guy. And the music that you make, influence a lot of people as far as on a street level. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of respect from me. You got a lot of respect from Monte Carlo. Who else? Let me think. Oh, how can I forget? Lil Rue. Lil Rue, of course, with the Nasty song, and with him being Boobie Samuels, him having the deal with Def Jam, his little relationship that he got with Charlemagne the God, and even with Charlemagne, I remember him when he was in my city in the metro, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember him before he even blew up the way he is on the Breakfast Club. But, Lil Rue is undeniably one of the most impactful artists that I've ever known and have ever met. And the ladies love him. The ladies just absolutely love him. That Good Knees challenge, you know what I'm saying, that happened on TikTok and different social media platforms, that dropped, some months ago at this point. But that Good Knees challenge just skyrocketed. It just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, who doesn't know that? I know that you afraid. You dying on the pole. Give me your gold. Won't you put that on me? Yeah, girl, I say, won't you put that on me? This is another natty dong, another way to freak with no panties on. I say, won't you put that on me? Yeah, girl, I say. I mean, he solidified at this point. And also, with that being said, shout out to Chuck Nice. Shout out to Chuck Nice Records. Shout out to Lil Broad, too. Shout out to Lil Broad too. But that Lil Broad ain't on my list though. Don't get it twisted. That's my dog. That's my dog. He ain't on the list though. But Lil Rue, the whole state salutes you, man. Now, with that being said, Collard Green. Now, if you from my state, you from my city, you know, got a good idea who Collard Green is, man. As a matter of fact, he got this record, what is it called? Let me see something, if I could find it. Because my, it's called Heard. You heard. Like, it's called Heard. It's one of my favorite records that this man had made. And then he got this other one that I really like when I'm really like feeling bad, like when I'm in my little mood and stuff. Like, I got 5 to do this and this. I can't remember how I go. I can't remember. How does it go? I got 5. It's like, I think it's called like 5 Reasons, something like that. But then he also got this other song called You Heard. And I personally think that he's one of the most intricate, like he's just real abstract. You know, you can't put Collard Green in a box. You know what I'm saying? You can't put him in a box. Can't put him in a box. He's just very intricate, innovative. He's come a long way. He's come a very long way. I've you know what I'm saying, I've known him personally along with some of these other people I mentioned, you know, for a very long time. Marvelous, Jim Star, Lil Rue, Collard Green. I've known them for a long, long time. You know, but yeah, like Collard Green definitely has to be on the top 10 list. Yeah, I would definitely have to give my flowers to Collard Green. I would also say Piezo. Him and Collard Green, you know, having that I'm talking about Piezo. And I want to play some of this music that I have, but I'm scared that I get flagged. But I don't know. So I don't want to risk it to, you know, because I don't want to lose this footage. But him and Piezo is another one that's on the list too. And like I said, I'm going through 10 of my top 10 personally. Piezo, you know what I'm saying? Riverside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say street dude, but that boy got that man got street credibility, and you can't deny it. It's like he would be the equivalent of the Yo Gotti, so to speak, in my city. Just as far as like his energy, you know what I'm saying? Like his energy, his influence, like he just get busy. Like him and Collard Green got this song called Boot Up. That thing go hard. Like it goes crazy even to this day. And I don't even know how long they made the song. He got this song called Boot Up. Boot Up. Then he got another song. Piezo got another song called Off. I was pulled up in, but I got off. Good and stinks. You can't tell me I ain't. Man, Piezo ain't on some host, so don't try me. I've been quiet cause we're gangsters moving silence. I've been caught up in some, but I got off. Like, Piezo he been doing that. Like, he been doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta pay homage to my guy Piezo. Gotta pay homage to my guy Piezo. Got to. Shout out to No Radio Records. Shout out to No Radio Records. Let me, oh, dang, got it, dang it. That on MacBook, man, be acting up, man. Let me get this. There we go. Yo, shout out to Piezo, man. No Radio Records. Shout out to Marvelous. Shout out to Jim Star. Rennie Rucci. Black Zach. Did I say Lil Rue? If I didn't, shout out to Lil Rue.
Oh my God.
Collard Green.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Piezo and No Radio Records, man. Let me think. Top 10. Think I done went through most of them. You know, I gotta bring my mans up because I just came across him recently. My man Davino Divine. Shout out to you, brother. Brother, you got something cooking. I see you coming, bro. I see it. Yeah, I see you moving up. I see you doing your thing, bro. I like your energy, the music you put out. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I really rock with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big critic. I'm a big critic. But I like Davino Divine, man. I like Davino. Y'all check him out. He's on all these artists really that I mentioned are on these streaming platforms. So y'all can go check him out if you haven't already. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? But Davino Divine, man, like your whole vibe, your energy, man, the way you know what I'm saying, make the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dope. It's just really dope. And I appreciate artists like you. I appreciate it because it's you know, when you making music, it's more like a creative thing. And it's kind of like, from what I've heard so far, I can't put you in no box. I can't say that you a certain type of artist. Like, you really, like, you kind of remind me of, who do you remind me of? The guy out of DC. What's his name? Why is my memory just, I don't understand. Maybe I'm tired or something, man. Man, what is his name? The dude that did the song with what's the guy's name, bro? I hate when this happens, bro. Dang it, man. I know he was signed to Rick Ross's label at one point. He's out of Washington, D.C. Dang it, man. What's his name, bro? I hate when this happens, especially when I'm recording. What? Yo, man, hold on. Let me see something, man. Man. What is, oh, that's his name. Wale. You kind of put me in the mind of Wale, but not really. But it's just, you're just that creative, and your energy is different. And I actually like it. But you remind me of a Wale. But you're from my state, so yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Davino Divine. Cleve Mack. Man, Cleve Mack been getting busy for a minute, bro. For a minute. Cleve Mack been getting busy for a minute, bro. That boy got bars, man. That boy got bars. Like, the boy got bars. Like, I like Cleve Mack, man. That's my guy. That's my dude. I like Cleve Mack. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. Now, like I said, this is just my list. Cleve Mack, for sure. Cleve Mack. That song he got called Big Dog, I believe it's called. Man, that thing go hard, boy. Man, that thing go hard, boy. Huh? I think it's called Big Dog. Cleve Mack, forgive me if I got the title wrong, but and you got some other joints too. Got some other joints too. I can't think of the name of them off the top of my head, but I definitely remember the Big Dog. I definitely remember that one. If that's the right title. And then for number 10, and I ain't gonna say number 10 because like I said, ain't none of this in no order, so to speak. These are just my top 10 favorite artists of my city. My man Reezy Rock.
You're now tuned in to the Monte Carlo show. You dig what I'm talking about? Eat that.
Hey, yo, that's my dog. That's my brother. See, he came up with his own genre of music called dapper rap. So what he did was he put jazz music, so to speak, behind bars, behind like rap music. So he created his own genre of music called dapper rap. Not only that, when he performs, it's top notch. I can't lie to you. Like, it is top notch. You can't deny it. I've seen it in person. And he created his own genre of music, but then he also fits the bill. Like, he actually looks like a dapper rapper. Like, his suits, the way he puts his clothes together, that man done helped me. He helped me put together, truth be told, that man done helped me put together an outfit one time. And I was like, yo, is this going to really work like this? Is this, you think this going to go together like that? He's like, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You need to, go ahead, put that shirt with these pants, this, that, and the other. You already got the belt and the shoes. Cool. Yeah, but I said, all right, man. I said, all right, and guess what? I got so many compliments on that outfit. When I went out for Father's Day, last year, I believe it was. Man, I got so many compliments, man. I was like, dang. That boy know how to put some stuff together, boy. You know how to put some clothes together. But even outside of that, man, you know, he out of 48. Shout out all my people out there, 48. You know what I'm saying? Off Bluff Road, down Bluff. You know what I'm saying? Past the stadium. But, man, that boy, like, he get busy. He get busy. And then that song he got, you dig? Pull up the top, you dig? Pull up the top, you dig? Boy, listen. Man, that song still go crazy, man. You dig? Still go crazy. Like, you dig? Still go crazy. And not only you dig, he got so many other. If you from my city, if you from my state, and you tapped into the music, you know, culture or whatever, you dig was later. Like, he even had so many other things, you know what I'm saying, that he was involved, like as far as like his music production. He done had so many other things that he's put out that people just resonate with. I seen it for myself. And as a matter of fact, he actually did a versus battle, for those of you that don't know, against Marv and Gemstar, none before. So Marv and Gemstar, as a group, none before, did a versus battle against Reezy Rock. And it was something to see. It was something to see. It was definitely something to see. Marvin Jim did their thing. None before they did their thing. No question. No question. This is Marvin Gemstar we talking about. But I have to give credit where credit is due. Reezy was up there by himself. It wasn't two people he was going against. I mean, it wasn't two people going, excuse me. He was going against two people. And he had just as much impact and influence on the crowd as Marv and Jim did. And Marv and Jim Star are staples. No pun intended, Marv. Because he got an album out called Staple. Staple, not Staples, Staple. But, you know, he had just as much influence over the crowd as Marv and Jim Star did. And he held his own, and that has to be respected. Plus, he came out with his own genre of music, and I really feel like it's needed in our city. I really feel like it's needed in our city because, you know, sometimes that street stuff get just, it's just, for me personally, man, I get tired of it. Like, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I even in my personal life, I don't tend to hang around people that's in that life. I mean, I've lived that life at one point in time, but I've outgrown that lifestyle so long ago to where it's kind of boring to me. I don't care to hear about a lot of the stuff these rappers be talking about these days. I just don't. This is me personally. So let me go back through the list, not in this order. Top 10, Marvelous, Jim Star, Black Zach, Lil Rue, Collard Green, Cleve Mack, Piezo, Divino Divine, Rennie Rucci. Oh, and I would, you know what? And I said 10, but for honorable mention, I gotta say TD the Don. TD the Don, when he was making his music, got busy. Got busy. I can't remember the name of the song that he sent me probably about 2 years ago now. But he was going, what is it called, man? What is the name? Let me see if I could. Is my phone dead? The other phone? I think my other phone dead. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. TD the Don. Honorable mention. You know what I'm saying? He'd be, you know, you got to mention him. You know what I'm saying? Now, before I wrap this up, because I didn't want to really make this long. And once again, thank you for tuning into another episode of the Monte Carlo Show. I'm your host, Monte Carlo. Shout out to my man's Mo out of Greenville. I asked him about them upstate, you know, artists and stuff like that. Now, Low Country, I'm sorry, I'm not really familiar with all y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? I Young Money is the only one I really know that's been making noise down that way, and he from Charleston, and I love all the Low Country as well, but I'm honestly not familiar with y'all like that. And then the only person that I would have to say gave me insight as far as, let me see my computer, gave me insight as far as, you know, the upstate artists that he put me on to. Mo put me on to him. So shout out to my guy, Mo. Look forward to meeting you in person one day, my guy. We talked over Facebook. And, you know, we've exchanged numbers through DMs and been kind of chatting and chopping it up a little bit. But I want to personally shout out a list of the people he gave me. And he gave me this list. And I have been able to check out some of these artists' music. So for the sake of just honorable mention at this point, because I've named my top 10. Shout out to Rick the Ruler. First of all, let me shout out the cities. You know what I'm saying? Greenville. Shout out to Greenville. Shout out to Spartanburg. Shout out to Greenwood. Shout out to Abbeville. Shout out to Simpsonville. Shout outs to Monte Carlo Show and me, your host, Monte Carlo. I salute y'all. Rick the Ruler, shout outs to you. Wordplay Luck, shout outs to you. Max Goods, shout outs to you. Doc Deasy, what's happening with it? I believe it's Shaylin Flowers. Shaylin Flowers, what's happening with it? Okay, Tyler Graves, what's happening with it? OZ the God, what's happening with it? All y'all. Who else? OZ the God. Let me think. Chubby Sensei, I think his name is Chubby Sensei. I hope I ain't getting that name messed up, but if I did, please forgive me. You know what I'm saying? But shout outs to you. Shout outs to you. Dirty Dots, shout outs to you. Hawk, Arson, Relo XP, Hawk, Arson, Relo XP, Dirty Dots. And I think the other guys, I think the other person's name is Chemo, or I think it's Chemo. Like I said, sorry if I'm messing up y'all artist names. I'm just now getting familiar with the artists I just ran down, because these are just honorable mention upstate artists that I just came familiar with. So forgive me if I messed up y'all names, but I salute y'all. And I'm looking forward to hearing more music from y'all. You know, whatever projects y'all got coming out, please notify me on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at @IAM_Monte Carlo, all lowercase. IAM_Monte Carlo. Feel free to reach out to me at any time. If you're on Facebook, it's Monte Carlo, MONTECARLO. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I do have to set back up my Twitter. And I'm my partner was telling me to set up a TikTok. So I'm going to do that too. But especially Instagram. Instagram and Facebook. Instagram is, once again, is IAM, all lowercase, IAM_Monte Carlo. And on Facebook, it's just Monte Carlo. So y'all make sure y'all reach out, you know what I'm saying, and send me some of y'all music that I can check out, because I love hearing new music, especially if it's from my state. So shout outs to all of y'all. Once again, this is just my opinion on my top 10. Please feel free to leave your comments below in terms of your top 10. Make sure you hit the like and share and subscribe button up there at the top for me, boy. Make sure you tap in with your boy. You know what I'm saying? And I got to let y'all go, man, because I got some errands to run. And like I said, I got to pick my son up from school here in the next 30, 45 minutes or so, if that. I don't know, because I kind of went over on my time. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I got yard work to do, because I'm a Southern boy. I got to go out there and get them hedge trimmers, man, and get the pruner and all that stuff, man. I got to get up out here, man, and get this yard straight, man. It's fall time, man. I got to tighten this yard up, man. But you know what? I love y'all, man. And shout out to all my Israelite brothers and sisters scattered across the four corners of the earth around the world. I bid y'all a shalom. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me. And thank you so much again for tuning into another episode of the Monte Carlo Show. I'll see y'all on the next one. Definitely tune in for the next episode. Yeah, it's going to get interesting. I'll see y'all later.
Like to welcome y'all to the Monte Carlo Show. Hey. Oh my God. We about to take you on a wild ride. It's the Monte Carlo Show. We got a lot to discuss. discuss. We in the manosphere and every topic is up. The hella with shalom. The plan in effect is to level up your home. Be the best version of yourself and measure up your own. We all got dreams. Set a schedule for your role when you're setting up your goals. We hard working. This the channel for the truth. This beyond purpose. Getting paper cutting green like a lawn service. This a black man channel. I know y'all nervous, but we at y'all service. Anything you want to talk about, let's talk about it. The Monte Carlo Show, the truth, we all about it. Perspectives, social push objectives, and we ain't gonna stop till our message is effective. These days, hating is selective, but the Monte Carlo Show will always be respected. It's the Monte Carlo Show. Come take this ride with us. It's the Monte Carlo Show. If you got drive, you up. It's the Monte Carlo Show. We getting the streets right. On the road to riches, and every light's a green light. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo Show. Another one.
As I said before, today's topic was the top 10, Monte Carlo's top 10 artists of SC. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Shalom.